All right. Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're back at it. Once the content is uploaded, it will be timestamped on Hangman Tarot. Again, this is Hangman Tarot. I'm Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. I'll be doing your tarot card reading. Let's fix this. We're on Scorpio through Pisces. We're going to get started with our Scorpio zodiac sign. We're going to get it all finished up for our current readings, finish that all up for the day. We're going to find out what does this person who's on your mind think about you? What do they think? What do they feel? And how do they act? Also, I want to thank Dylan for the donation or the personal reading paid. If you want a personal reading for Dylan, make sure that you get a hold of me. I must have been off or something when I got it, but anyway, let me know what you want to do with that. All right. Their thoughts on the situation. They're seeing the truth in the situation. They're pretty realistic when it comes to thinking about you, Scorpio. They're pretty thorough. They're seeing all the facts. They're focusing on the right and the wrong. So they're not just seeing one or the other, and they're pretty cautious when it comes to you, but their thoughts are cautious. So their feelings, they feel as if they've gained an unusual sight, almost like different perspective for sure. All right. This could be earth sign, fire sign. Could even be, yeah, let's fire and earth, fire earth. Beginnings of the relationship. They definitely have a crush on you if they're not with you already. But I feel like if they're with you, then they're definitely in a place of sudden change, almost like releasing anger. So you probably see this too through their actions. We'll find that out as this next card comes about. They're probably maybe a little immature, maybe a little bit young, maybe youthful. Okay, so through their actions, though, they're showing that security through money is super important to them. Super important. They have a lot of control. They make money through something lonely, whatever that means for you. That's just something that comes up. It is the Four of Pentacles, Earth. Relationship and money have a lot to do with each other when it comes to this person. And then again, this is a fire or earth sign. What they want is to win, but this is almost like a no winning situation. It's pretty uphill. So this is going to be a struggle. It's going to feel like a burden. And that's kind of something the opposite of, what you want. So what you're wanting is to win and not struggle, but this is going to feel like a burden. It's going to feel like it's really heavy, and it's going to feel like it's going to take a lot of time to get through it. And what they want is a major breakthrough. They just want a breakthrough between the two of you. It's almost as if they feel like their intentions have been manifested. They feel like that they're in a place where the difficulties are behind them. So it's almost like a comfort thing again about that money and relationship. The importance of the two that go together is for this person. And by the end of it, though, this outcome, it's just like there's a loss of authority between the two of you, and then some type of manipulation. And it's circling around domination. So it is circling around the fact that there's somebody in the relationship who's making things rigid or boring, or it's like that controlling freak. It's like that control that won't let go. And it's either one or the other. But the outcome of it is because this is the loss because of that. And yeah, the person's too sensitive. It's just, there's too much sensitive feelings here. They have an inner child. They are a dreamer. They're wanting to move, play, find adventure. They are pretty immature though. And that's a lot to do with the aspects or the influences or the changes kind of going on with the outcome. So, but the outcome is definitely loss of authority for you, Scorpio. So that either meaning if you're in a relationship, that's definitely something that you can lose, especially if you thought you had authority, which is usually an illusion anyway, but we all think we have control, but we really fucking don't. I'm just saying. All right, up next we got Scorpio, Sagittarius. Put this over here. Yeah. All right, let's move through. We're going to do our Sagittarius reading. Whoever's on Sagittarius mind, how do they currently feel about you? What do they think about you? What are their actions towards you? What do you want with them? What do they want with you? Let's find some future outcome and some influences or challenges that may arise or that help to mold things this way. One more. All right, Sagittarius. Let's get started with your reading, and then I got to get off again. I got to go work out. I just got to do it or I might lose my mind. All right, somebody of a fire sign, somebody a little younger than you, maybe they're younger than, or you're younger than them. They think that you're like taking a risk. They feel like they're taking a risk when it comes to you. They think that things between you are enthusiastic. They feel as if things are creative, passionate. The two of you kind of make a solution or make sense, if that makes any sense to you. That doesn't really make sense to me. It's just what I see. That's just what came to my mind. Okay, so we're going to find out how they feel. And this could be fire sign or earth sign. Okay, so Sagittarius, this person feels as if like the security that comes from you is financial. So again, just like we did in the Scorpio, this loneliness goes away when there's money and a relationship. So when there's a connection between the two, which is a false security, but that doesn't take away the fact that people do that. People feel that way. So that's what it is at the moment. It doesn't mean they're a gold digger. It just means what it means. Take it how it resonates. All right, so their actions feel like they're kind of at the end of something or in the beginnings of something. It's almost like their actions in the relationship feel as if like, the world's their oyster or, everything's at your two's feet. There's going to be a brand new door that is going to open up for the both of you. And you actually this could be your second time around, or this could be just you in a relationship beginning anew. Okay. This is the beginnings of a relationship too. So that's very much indicated in the numbers. We've got 4 Pentacles upright, world, got 7 of Swords. And that is what you're kind of wanting. You're definitely wanting to kind of be careful in your situation. So in the situation at hand, you want to have the upper hand. And you don't want to be on top of things. You don't want to be on top of the relationship, but you definitely don't want to fall down either, down to the bottom. So you're kind of in a weird place. So it's almost like you're in a place where you can't get hurt. So it's like, you're like, if I'm in the middle, I'll be fine. Cause it's kind of a tricky situation again, because this is probably a second time around for this. It's just all about being cautious for you, Sagittarius. Well, they don't want to deal with the situations that are there. They have a belief system. They have an intense mental belief that they're not willing to change. And that may be why you're hesitant or feeling like you're in a weird situation. And they might be old fashioned, with the money and the relationship type thing. Because back then it was all about relationship and money go together. There's definitely some honesty to solve when dealing with these situations, but it's almost like they just don't care if it's honest or not. They just don't really want to deal with it. They feel like it's suffering, but they don't want to do that with you. Maybe that's why you're like, nah, I'm going to step back right over here and not deal with this shit either. Let's find out a little bit of an outcome, maybe some influences around this outcome. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, too many different views. It's going to end with some angry messages, probably some angry text messages if it hasn't already. So one or the other feels as if the other is missing spiritual soul connection, heart. Because of the different views between the two of you, it's almost like the bad news could not stop. Like there's just continuous bad news. So there's a conflict upon conflict. So it's like angry text messages would be going back and forth. And it's like, so not to have to focus on the conflict once again. So I'm feeling like it's probably your earth or fire sign, because they're the ones who actually, in all honesty, did not want to fuck around with all this. They didn't want to get into the intense pains that a relationship brings, and you knew that, and that's why you're feeling like it's a tricky situation. You were being careful, you were on top of things, but not too on top of things. So you were dealing with the idea that you were in a confident place because you knew better, but you just really didn't want to fuck around either. And again, it's almost like a second time around in this relationship. So that flow of love is definitely going to evaporate, and you need to work on you, Sagittarius. Flow of love, honey. Stop repressing the emotion, whatever it is, and don't be angry messaging or whoever is. It's one or the other. We all say things when we're emotional, so stop it. Just stop it. Okay. All right, people. We're going to move on. We got Capricorn next? Yeah, I think so. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them over on the side. Remember, don't forget to subscribe to Hangman Tarot and check that bell so you can get all my notifications, okay? And go check out all those links. You'll be able to share, like, and follow those. It's a gift. It's a gift from me to you. We're going to move on to our Capricorn reading. Let's see where you are. Where on earth, Capricorn, what do we currently have for you? What do you have going on in your brains? Who do you have on your mind, Capricorn, currently? Who do you have on your mind, thinking about you, feeling about you? What is their actions towards you? And what do you want from them? What do they want from you? What's the future to hold? Let's find out. Let's find out their zodiac sign. Get a good reading on there. Let's see where you are. Capricorn. Who's on Capricorn's mind? Maybe a water sign. Their thoughts they're overwhelmed. They have way too many choices here, and they're very overwhelmed by the idea that personal values are coming into the situation. They can't decide what they want, only because the personal values have a lot to do with how they live their life. I don't know what that means. So they're coming away from something, and they're pulling these personal beliefs or this value system, and they're using it as a tool to keep this safe net around them. So basically, the way you do shit is not the way they do shit, and they don't care how you do shit. But the bottom line is they're scared. They're scared and they're overwhelmed, and they don't know what to choose because, maybe they dig you. We'll find out. So they're feeling burnt out by it. They're feeling, they have no more patience for it. They're over it. I've had it. They've had it. They've had it, Capricorn. What'd you do this time? I bet I could guess. I bet I could guess a million times what you did. But they've had it. They're over it. They don't care about the shortcuts you take, but they don't do that. They have a sole purpose, and they have values, and you're just not on the same train as them, Capricorn. So could we get... It's always about that with these Capricorn readings. I'm telling you right now. Let's figure it out, though. Yeah, so it's definitely an earth sign or a water sign. This was just kind of in the beginnings of the relationship, more maybe somebody you've been dealing with for a year or more, if not a little bit longer, maybe. I doubt it, though. Okay. you want some peace. So basically the bottom line is they don't want to make a decision. They're very overwhelmed by the idea of stay or go. Their values, their personal beliefs are on the line though, because you don't have the same. And you actually have some type of family issue that you deal with. You don't feel as grateful as you should. And that's very much resonating in this. It's a huge energy thing here in your cards. But this is a potential for love. But again, it's just like, because their feelings, you know, they have authentic feelings towards you. But it's just a whole lot of like, you're not the same. And the things that they have in their life, their values, their systems, pull them every day through their life in a good way instead of a bad way. So they were probably toxic in some way. And to get out of that, they had to follow some rules and create some habits. And you are creating a big distraction, an issue. This has become an issue for them and they're fucking over it. They're burnt out. They're done. What they're wanting is just a new way of thinking. And that could be from you or just in general, just constantly trying to upgrade their brain. There is delays in the harmony within this relationship because what they want a path to go to you, but they want at the end of that path for it to be comfortable. And it's becoming pretty clear to them. Again, they're burnt out, they're tired, they want to lay down, but they're not able to with you here. So this Six of Swords reverse is definitely just an indication of trying to find that path. But again, it's just probably not going to be as comfortable as I thought it was going to be, especially when you come off that way. That's what we do sometimes. Sometimes that happens. If we put on a good show. All right. All right. So the final outcome, though, is maybe finding a stable ground or secure relationship. But I mean, somebody's going to have to find power here. And it's probably going to be, yeah. So you're going to seek forgiveness. Because somebody does fail in this relationship, and this new start will end immediately. There will be a choice that's made, and there will no longer be any questions. And somebody might even, something about a father here. Okay. Some bad news comes up. Maybe it's something to do with your dad. Maybe their dad. Something to do with a relative, masculine figure for sure. Yeah, the different views are just too much. It's just creating a stagnant, too much mental conflict going on. And there will be some angry messages. Something will be happening, but bad news will come in. And it's something to do with a father figure. That's what's going to end the situation that you think might be secure. So you may be in that place where you're like, oh, thank God, I'm good, everything's fine. And then you're going to get a phone call, and then hell's going to break loose, and then things are going to be said, emotions are going to rise. And this individual, this earth or fire sign for you, Capricorn, is going to see the true colors. And I know I'm not going to sing Cyndi Lauper, but I thought about it. I won't. All right, I have time for one more, and then I do gotta go. I gotta go to yoga. I gotta go work out. I got a lot going on. Everything has happened in my life at once. It feels that way anyway. All right, what do we got? Aquarius? Yep, Aquarius. Who's on your mind? Who's on your mind? Who is thinking about you? Who feels about you? Who calls to action for you? Okay, so their thoughts when dealing with you, Aquarius, is definitely that money and the relationship are very much tied. This must be an ongoing theme this month. It's just everyone's like, money, money, got to get in a relationship. Well, sometimes those two very much old school wise connect together, and it does. It creates a stability. It's not like a real security because it's, temporary and it can fall at any moment. So you don't want to find a happy security through money. It's just not smart. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. They just feel very, very insecure about this situation. They feel like they're vulnerable. They don't want to be, maybe. They have some low energy here, maybe a little sluggish, a little powerless. They are an earth sign or water sign. Yeah, that's definitely them. Strength in reverse. That is definitely I can feel that. This is in the beginnings of whatever this is. This is the beginning. Their actions are showing that too. This is almost identical to Scorpio, I think. Weird. Okay, so all their actions are telling you is that they're really self-absorbed. They have no desire here. They don't. They don't want to stop, but they're going to stop. They're going to find some sort of reflection here. They're trying to do that. They're trying to win. They're trying to gain access to a calmer living, but they just have lack of motivation. They are not in it. And you're and they're feeling sluggish. They're even feeling like they're powerless. So it's almost like maybe they're depressed or they're in a really bad state. Let's see. So, this is so weird. Okay, this one is just like the Virgo one, actually. It's almost identical to the card setup. Weird. Okay, so the bottom line is you do not really want love. Okay, so you're not, romance, fine, but you're creating an illusion. So Aquarius, you're just not in that place. You're not in a place for desire to love somebody. So it's almost like you're a trickster, or you're tricking somebody, or you're trying to deceive somebody into maybe being in a relationship with you. But it's like, why? Because, I mean, there is no honest here. Everything's fucked up. Whew, just hit me. Yeah, the ending outcome of this. So basically what they want, they can't figure out. They're stalling. They can't make a choice. And a decision needs to be made. There's some reason that a decision needs to be made because, they're not being able to see in the way that they want to see things in. Maybe they're in it for the wrong reasons and you're just like, I'll fucking go along with it, I guess. But as far as you go, Aquarius, you're no better than this damn earth sign or water sign. This is a huge transformation in your life, though. There's two major arcanas here. So, it's an important event, person. Okay, so taking on a new role and kind of creating the future. I don't really. Okay, a decision needs to be made, able to express for some reason by the end of this. This outcome is you being able to express. So something is starting. Ace of Wands is definitely indicating that. And it's positive, it's fun, it's warm, it's inviting. This is all the things around it. The Sun card. So it's almost like maybe baby. Ooh. Let's hope. A little Aquarius, earth and water, baby. Yeah, something's going on, y'all. Maybe that's why they're feeling sluggish. Maybe they're pregnant. And maybe you should quit manipulating in the situation. I don't know. But this is very uncomfortable. And they stall by the end of this. They're stalling in what they actually want because they have to make a choice about something. And it definitely could be something to do with that. Or, they could be manipulating you with something, with the idea of having a family or a baby or new beginnings, new starts, creative ideas, something to express here, and you're able to. Well, Aquarius, good luck. Let us know how it turns out, okay? Oh, okay, I got to go to yoga, though. I do have time for that next one, though. I should probably just do that. God, that's such a long drive over there. Okay. J-Lo and Ben Affleck. Yeah. So somebody just requested my favorite I didn't even think of doing their tarot cards. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. I think so, people. Let me do Pisces here real quick, okay? I can get it done. I'll just get it done. All right. We're going to do our last zodiac sign. This is our Pisces, who is currently on our beautiful Pisces mind. What are they thinking about Pisces? What do they feel about Pisces? And what are their actions towards Pisces? Now take this how this resonates. Again, not everything is cement here. I mean, there's so much magic to each word, to each piece of information. Can resonate into any storyline, okay? So let this be your storyline, your experience, or let it not be. All right, we're going to find out a future outcome as well, some influences around it. Okay, Pisces. What are their thoughts, Pisces? Who's currently on Pisces' mind? That's what I would like to know. Maybe a fire sign or an air sign. All right, so their thoughts are angry. They don't like you. So they have some thoughts, some bad thoughts, some mental conflict. So they might, it's less than determined though. Yeah, they have definitely think that they might be too different from you. They do. They feel like you're missing some type of spiritual, some type of heart here. So maybe you're just missing the point in the relationship. They feel a little jealous. They feel like maybe being deceptive. They feel like they should be controlling the social aspects in your life. They sound amazing. Okay. So, okay, so their actions speak differently to you. So to you, you're probably like, who the hell is she talking about? But that's because this person is actually pretending to be something else than what they actually feel. So this happens time and time again. And this is just what we call one of those people that manipulate or narcissistic, or maybe they just mentally they're not well or whatever it is, because this Knight of Swords here indicated that in the beginning, that they think they think bad thoughts. They have mental imbalance here. Okay. So, and they, it's creepy and scary because there's a lot of demands, a lot of control, but they feel this way. They feel like they should control every single thing of your social aspects. There's a lot of deception there, but here's where it gets crazy. This air sign or fire sign could be either, or it could be an Aries, being specific. They could actually be showing you, which they are, because the card's indicating that they're showing you stability and security. They're showing you some type of power. They have you over here and they actually feel this. And you're like, oh, you see something completely different. Okay. All right. What do you want though? What do you want, Pisces? Okay, Pisces. So you are doing most of your work internally right now. You're kind of clarifying your needs to this person. You have a sense of direction, but you're not aware though. You're probably not aware. So this is going to sound weird to you. And you want this other person to be clear. You want to be smooth about what you both are doing together. Kind of creating something. That's what you want. Definitely a fire sign. Okay. So they want you to just basically say yes. No questions. They will run the fuck off, basically. They will take off if you don't do yes, and you guys don't resolve that type of issue because they think that they will achieve everything. They feel like if you say yes to everything and they're in control and they're in power, and, you know, because they're jealous and they have all this greed and they're trying to, you know, cruise the ship, that things will fall apart. So they don't want an issue. So they'll fucking walk off. The outcome definitely is finding some type of focus in the relationship though. Somewhere, okay, so basically there is some type of proactive focus and drive. So it's almost like you create a skill on how to love. But I'm not quite sure you know, or I don't know if you've ran into the fact that this is happening yet. Because again, you don't actually know this person. You just know the person that is being displayed on the outside. So you're dealing with someone who's not fucking playing the game correctly. They're cheating somehow. And not like with the person, but they're pretending to be another person. Goodness. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. The pain will happen. There will be definitely a separation here. So around the outcome, the influences, there's definitely going to be some pain, and you're going to have to really let go of this situation when it happens. And it's going to be a separation, and it's not going to be like gravy. It's going to be like enter a person into the situation, which does not surprise me. Yeah. You were not willing to face the facts. I can't make it up. It's Knight of Pentacles. So this influences the fact that you were not actually fully facing the truth. You were just facing good things. You weren't seeing all the facts. You were just seeing some of them. Open your eyeballs. You can see people be other people in between the times they're being good. You can see it in between. You can hear it. They give themselves away. Well, good luck with that, Aquarius. Have a nice night with that. So sorry. I just dropped all my cards. See what I mean? This person, though. This person has the audacity. Okay. We are done talking about that person. I'm getting anxious. I got to go. I have to go to yoga, but please tune back into Hangman Tarot. Come back. Subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you can come back for all of your tarot card readings. Also, don't forget to go share, like, and follow on any of those social media links on the description box. And don't forget to come tune into lives. And go check out those celebrity tarot card readings I started doing on Hangman Tarot. They're really interesting. They're very fun, and they're not about what people see. They're actually about the cards, okay? That happens. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful, beautiful night.